We can just chill if you want to. We can pop a pill if you want to. You can bust a whip if you want to. We can take a trip if you want to. We can get it in if you want to. Do it all again if you want to. If I bring a friend, what you gon' do? We can talk about it when you gone. Come through, come through, come through. Come through, come through. We can talk about it when you come. We can talk about it when you come.
Now that's how you supposed to shoot. From now on, that's how you shoot.
Well, let them catch me when I fall, so I gotta take it higher. See the ice around my neck, you see me walking through the fire. So many chains on me, what I put up with these chains on me. I ain't never had no handout, now they wanna take from me. No weapons pulled on me, they will not prosper. They won't love me. Been through the fire.
Devil on my line, won't believe that shit he telling me. Like money can make y'all die. As I get high off this ketamine, you can see it in my eyes. That Gemini get the best of me. My daughter see me cry, they know they got what I got left of me. It's like my brother wanna see me fall. Cause every time I do some shit, he find a reason to not clap at all. I'm going through it, but I laugh it off. I wipe my tears and turn around, I'ma let God go get back at y'all. You niggas mad I made it, head to the sky, I'm faded. The ism game was basic, but I got on and saved it. Your mindset can't be basic, I knock a bitch with patience. Show me your dreams, let's chase them. First let me tie your laces, baby.
So many chains on me, what I put up with these chains on me. I ain't never had no handout, now they wanna take from me. No weapons pulled on me.
What else?
They will not prosper. They won't love me.
Oh, they don't like me, nigga. Let's do it all.
Hey, it's critical. Half the shit I'm talking about is spiritual and literal. The devil on my shoulder, I ain't hearing you or fearing you. Stay up on my lane, ho, I'm steering you. I came to milk the motherfucking game like I bought cereal. It's 30 shots tucked up in my Glock cause it get iffy now. He jump bad, put him on that bad, permanently sitting down. I'm on the beach, chilling with my bitch, she got her titties out. It's 10 to go to sleep, and my day gon' cost me 50,000. That bitch you want, I won't even look at. My homie fell off, I picked him up, blood shook back. I got my first trap, I hit the gas and I ain't look back. That advice I gave your bitch ass, you fell off, you should've took that, nigga.
Well, let them catch me when I fall, so I gotta take it higher. See the ice around my neck, you see me walking through the fire. So many chains on me, what I put up with these chains on me. I ain't never had no handout, now they wanna take from me. No weapons pulled on me, they will not prosper. They won't love me. Been through the fire. They won't love
Let's be making hits. Oh, nah.
Good morning. Happy Friday. This is a freaking Friday, I'm guessing. Hey sis, how are you? Well, I know how you doing this morning. We here to make that a little better. We turning water into wine. Shit, good morning. Dude, I think later, I think that is the live that I want to replay. We had so much fun. We had so much fun with that live. Okay. And not even that one, just the Lush Gang moments live. Both of them. It was so fun. I was thinking about doing a part 3 to the best moments, newer moments, um, you know, in the arsenal. Good morning, Petty Queen. How are you, my love? I hope your Friday is awesome. It's still quite early, so, every moment counts, especially because this year is moving so fast. We are already in the summertime. Like, I looked a couple days ago and it was winter, and now it's the summer. We're in the middle of the year where everything crazy happens. Before you know it, these holidays will be upon us. Ain't nobody ready for all of that right now. Okay, we just ain't ready for it. Like right now, we just can't. Well, hopefully it gets better. We have all day, so my days are starting to start off like that too. Like, what the hell? And then as I move through the day, it gets better. So, sis, I already know your day. It was crazy. I was like, you know what? Let's go live. Let's talk about this live, because I have two stories for you that are very similar to what you are experiencing right now. I told your brother, and he is upset as well. But because this is, his profession, this is what he deals with. He's like, "Oh, you're gonna get that back. Don't worry. Like, that person's not gonna, the person may get away with it, like, not, you know, deal like, what's the word I'm trying to use right now? Not pay. Wait, what? No, I mean, like, not pay for the crime, but you're gonna get your shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of the times that's what happens. These people are really slick, and they don't, face the consequences of their crimes. They just do shit like this thinking that, what I'm saying, the victim is not going to care. These are crimes with the victims. These are not victimless crimes. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be first to say it and be so honest about the shit. You know what I'm saying? I know you were. I know exactly how you feel, sis. I ain't got nothing against a thief. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. Um, I love me a booster. Just, um, but there's a difference in stealing from hardworking people, people who are on fixed incomes, people who, what I'm saying, had to receive things that they barely can afford, or they barely can pay back, a loan or a gift or something. Stealing from people like that is a shame. Like, you are a dog ass person if you're doing that type of shit. Now, if you're like going to the store and you're stealing, you know what I'm saying? You, I mean, okay, this is about to sound real federal right now, but I'm just at least being honest. If you are embezzling, um, you are a aka larcener. I ain't really got no issues with you. You know what I'm saying? Because there are crimes that are seemingly victimless. I Okay, look, this is the ghetto hour. Take away anything that is professional about me or whatever. And I'm just being like as real as I possibly can. As real as I possibly can. See, there's a difference between a scammer and a damn thief, for real, sis. And that's what I'm trying to explain right now. Like, say you go to a like Target or whatever, sis. We ain't fucking with Target right now. Say you go to a Target and you, like, you know what I'm saying, grab a couple of things. That's what I'm talking about. that store is insured. Whatever it is that you take, they have that listed under the things in their merchandise regarding the store that is insured. You know what I'm saying? Like, what people don't understand is that when you steal from a bank, most banks, not all, most banks are insured. Um, that's something that you should be looking at when you choose a bank to do business with, if they are FDIC insured. Okay, so when you take that money, it's covered. You know, they have deductibles and shit like that. They get that money back. It's covered. This is what I mean by like victimless crime. You know what I'm saying? So that is different than stealing from somebody who works hard for their fucking shit. Someone who, you know what I'm saying, is putting in the work to have what the fuck they have. That is different. You just a bummy ass motherfucker if you're doing shit like that. There are so many other places where you can go take from, especially with the way that the system is set up and with everything how it is right now because of the White House and all that other shit. You should be stealing from motherfuckers that's actually stealing from yo ass. You know what I'm saying? Not from hardworking fucking people. You know what I mean? Not from hardworking people. That's some lazy ass shit. So when it comes to stealing someone's credit card information and, you know what I'm saying, running up charges and shit like that, the authorities are trying to do things to minimize and even stop that type of shit. You know what my husband does for a living. He works in private, you know what I'm saying, security. And, you know, he got um, the notice. I don't know how that shit worked, but he got the notice about undercovers. I don't think it's like a secret, so I think I could say it or whatever. But they now have stings where undercovers are going around to stores to check their card readers to see if skimmers are on the card readers. So there's going to be a lot of motherfuckers getting busted. There's a lot of stores who don't even know that their card readers have skimmers on them. But I feel like this. How can someone install something on a device that is within your store and you not know about it? Okay, so my husband is going to tell me how. Yes, baby.
Okay, so there's different cards, different kinds of skimmers. They always show you the one that goes over the whole thing.
Right.
They got ones that are little chips that go into. They'll put their card in like they're sliding their card.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a chip inside.
Oh. Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Or it's a little. It'd be like a little wire coming off the bottom of it, and it's some chip inside. They're crafty.
Yeah, of course. You know, thieves are always fucking crafty. Con artists are always fucking crafty. They come up with new ways to do all types of shit every day. Every day. You're not alone, sis. You're not. That is why we are here. So that I could tell you my story. It doesn't have to do with a skimmer. It's actually something. This is bad. I'm not even going to say it's far worse. That's not how I want to word it. This is on a top tier level of bummy shit. That's what I want to say. What happened to you? It's rings of people. It's theft rings that do shit like that, having skimmers on card readers and things, taking your card information and then going and purchasing shit from your fucking bank account. My story is not pertaining that, because these are crafty people. My story is about some bum ass bitches. Okay, some bum ass bitches. So since I have the reel. Let me play the reel.
Listen to me now.
So this was many moons ago. So the the bank, the bank, realtor, real estate agency, whatever, it's all that rolled up into one, that owned the house that I was living in. The way that I paid rent was with a money order, and I send it to them. Okay, this is how you know this was many moons ago. This situation that happened to me taught me so much, and I do things so differently now. It wasn't the fact that I didn't know that this could happen or that there were bummy ass bitches and niggas out here. What it was is that I was very busy. My husband was busy. I was busy. We were busy just doing life. You know, for the longest, my ass was working, you know, double shifts and shit. So having to worry about paying bills and things like that, that is something that was just not, it's something I didn't want to do. So everything, of course, you know what I'm saying, was taken out of my account and, you know, on a certain time, and my husband's account and everything like that. So, you know, that was something that we never had to worry about. Now, I don't know why this specific time just happened. I had done this for about a year and no issues had ever come from it. Like, just listen to the players in this story. This is how, girl, I lost faith in a lot of shit, sis. A lot of shit because of this. So, I mean, if you tell a person now today, oh yeah, you know, I pay my bills or I pay my rent by mail, and it's like over, you know what I'm saying, $2,000, then they'll look at you and be like, what? Are you crazy? Because that's how I look at people now when they tell me something like that because of what happened to me. So I put my rent in the mail like I always do. I always have like a letter, like a cover letter, 2 cover letters, and I put it over the money order or whatever. You know, everything is filled out correctly to where you can't, you know what I'm saying, add anything or anything like that, right? And it's sent off. Normally within a couple of days, it gets to where it needs to go, and boom, my shit's paid, right? So I send off the rent, and we're just doing what we do throughout the month, chilling. It's like middle of the month. I get a notice saying that my rent is past due, and I was like, what? How the fuck is my rent past due? And why the hell am I being told this middle of the month? We're like going on to like the 20th of the month and shit. How is my rent past due? So I contacted the agency, and I was like, you guys didn't receive rent? So I had to send like a picture of the little stub that you get when you pay with the money order. Like, no, it was put in the mail. I got it. So what happened? Excuse me. So I was like, we're going to investigate. Oh, and this is also another reason too why my husband does what he does for a living. So, okay, let's do our investigation. So we're doing our investigation. I have to go and make a report, a police report. And, you know, they would also assist in the investigation. So a lot of time had passed, like a week and a half, 2 weeks, whatever had passed. And it was time for me to pay my rent again. So I was kind of like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? I didn't know. So I did it again because I didn't know what the fuck had happened. So around the time when they normally receive my rent, it didn't come in. So once again, I was being told it's late. It's not here like it's supposed to be. Maybe the same thing happened. And I was like, bullshit. So now, you know what I'm saying? I'm like 5 motherfucking racks behind in my rent. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I go check on the investigation. I went ahead and paid the rent. So this property that I was living in, I moved out of this property. This situation is why I moved out of this property and I moved into a new property because this shit was crazy. This was so crazy. So I needed answers before I went forward and paid anything else. So we came up with a system where instead of a money order, I would pay with a cashier's check. And I'm like, I'm just trying to see what's the difference between the cashier's check and the money order. Whatever is going on with the money order is going to happen with the cashier's check as well if I'm sending it in the mail. Like, what else do I need to do? So we came up with this system of doing the cashier check and then doing it by, what's that shit that I have to do? The paid mail. You don't know what it's called? You can't remember right now? It's when you have to pay to have something sent. Where you have to sign to receive it. Yeah, I actually have to go to the post office and I have to pay to have it sent to the person in specific special packaging, and they have to sign for it when they receive it. It's like certified mail. Boom, there we go. Certified mail. So I have to start sending my payment certified mail. Okay, let me get to the end part before I get to what actually happened with my money. So I went on ahead and paid what I was behind, certified mail. And then, like, later on, after that was done, they tried to tack on like late fees and all this other shit. Even though we had the proof of what happened, they tried to tack on late fees and all this other motherfucking shit. And I was like, bitch, kiss my ass. So I moved. So anyway, what happened, girl, was, yeah, certified mail, sis. What happened was, are you ready for this? Now, I don't want to scare anybody. But I guess with this story, I can make you aware. So what happened was someone that worked at the post office, the mail carrier that worked in our area, was stealing my mail. It was a female, a big fat, sloppy, ugly ass, black ass, bald headed ass, no edges having ass bitch. She was stealing my mail. Listen to me now. This is a person that worked at the post office, okay? This bitch was so grimy, and these niggas was so fucking sloppy with they shit. My money orders are filled out perfectly to where there's no space for anything. So this is where the shit gets scary. It was a ring. It wasn't just her. She had someone who worked at a check cashing place out here. That person is the one who cashed my money orders. She wrote her name on top of, because sometimes it would be both of our names or it would just be one of our names. She would write her name or whoever name they was faking on top of my name, which if you work at a check cashing place, if you cash checks, there's certain signs. My mother, she worked in a casino cage for a very long time out here. She knows how to spot fake money, fake checks. So does Kevin. Kevin knows how to spot fake checks, fake money, checks that have inappropriately been filled out, all this other shit. So this is how you know it was a ring, because these people that worked at the check cashing place was also in on it. You can't scratch out anything. So the bitch was writing her name on top of our names, which is a no-no. You're not supposed to do stuff like that. And then she was writing her signature on top of our signatures. And this is how it was getting cashed. So when I got all of my paperwork from the police department, they got pictures of, like, it was, girl, this shit was crazy. They had pictures of my fucking money orders, how it was filled out, the names on it and everything. And I was like, how did they get this cash? This is clearly like forgery. This is clear. The person is putting their name on top of names that are on the line. It's 2 names on the line. I wrote them small enough to where they both could fit on the line, no on top of each other, and you know what I'm saying, not professional. And then the signatures, it isn't even 2 signatures, it's just 1 signature. So that's where the problem comes in. If it's just my signature and my signature is big for the line, why is there a signature on top of it? So whoever fucking did this works at the check cashing place. We found out that the specific check cashing place, it was right in our neighborhood, that they cashed the motherfucking money orders and everything. We had these people dead to freaking rights. This is a freaking government worker that did this shit. A government worker. Okay? Literally. After I found this shit out, every time the mailman would run, I'd be like, so whose money you steal today? Whose money you stealing today, bitch? It was so crazy that they had to have another person deliver a mail. And this literally, during this time, we had ordered some things, some items. Like we had ordered a few like PlayStation games, and they didn't come like they were supposed to. So we outside like, nigga, you stole our shit? Where's my motherfucking game at, nigga? Cause it should be here. Baby, you remember this shit? The fucking the mail guy. These are young people, okay? The mail guy actually stole. What he stole? Was it a game? It was a game. He stole one of our games, like just for real, for real. The next day when he delivered our fucking mail, the game came. We had already got notification that the game had been like sent out and delivered for days. All of a sudden, when we went outside, you know what I'm saying, about to whoop a nigga ass and shit, when you see this big ass nigga right here, this football playing ass nigga right here, come outside and he heated, you know what I'm saying? He mad or whatever. You see the nigga with the gun on his hip and shit, you get scared. Why did we get our fucking game delivered the next day? Like, for real though? This is what you did? And then it wasn't even in its original packaging. Like, motherfucker, this is what you did for real? So a whole thing had to go on with the post office. Are you guys aware that the people who work out of this post office, they're stealing people's shit? Fuck that game. I don't care about that game. I don't care about them stealing that. I care about my rent. I care about the 5 racks you motherfuckers owe me, bro. And listen, for you, sis, it's a different story because you're going to get your money back because they're going to have enough evidence that someone scammed you, and they're going to have to put that money the fuck back in your account because it wasn't you that took it out. But for me, I never got a penny back. I had to prosecute the people who did it. And listen, when you're dealing with real life, when you got children, you know what I'm saying, you have children who are autoimmune, you know what I'm saying, deficient, and you have kids that are having issues with going to a brick and mortar school. So you're at the point where you have to switch that over, and you're worried about that, and you're taking your child back and forth to the hospital because what's wrong with them. I don't think you really give a fuck about shit like this. So these people, they got away with it. They did because I didn't feel like pressing. Kevin and I did not feel like pressing the issue on the situation of, you know, pressing charges and shit like that. Just know that you're a bummy ass bitch. You're a fucking bum hoe. And it's a damn shame that your motherfucking bitch ass, you're out here working a government job and you still have to steal from people. You hood rat ass, bumpkin ass bitch. Okay? You bumpkin ass bitch. We all have had times where we had to, you know, budget. You know, we have to watch what the hell we buy. There's ways to do that in a classy way. You know, it's hard for me to speak to these hood rat ghetto hooligan hood booger ass motherfuckers. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to. There's ways of doing that. You thought you hit a lick because you stole somebody's shit. But I had children, bitch. And thank God that shit was righteous enough to where I was able to come back from that, and that didn't ruin my fucking life, me or my family's fucking life. You bummy asshole. You federal asshole. This is why I don't fucking like dealing with certain motherfucking black ass bitches because of this type of shit. You lazy ass motherfucker. Let me breathe. Let me breathe. Right, sis? It's sad. It is. It's hella sad. You know what I mean? Not because they stole like my rent. That's not it. That's not why it's sad. It's sad because it was a person that works at the United States Postal Service. Bitch, you have a good job. There's no reason for you to do any of that. Like, I can't stand that for my people. This is the reason why people do certain motherfucking shit when we come by. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't even matter. Let me tell you something. It don't even matter. Matter of fact, I'm going to add on something to this story just to prove that it doesn't matter. So, this was back in the 99 and the 2000s. This was in the early 2000s, right? And I was moving. We were moving from an apartment that we had to and listen, okay? The apartment that we were living in already was a luxury apartment. It was already, in a stable neighborhood. You guys don't know the neighborhoods out here, you know what I'm saying? But if you want to look up whatever you want to look up, you can look up Summerlin or whatever. But we were already, you know what I'm saying, living in a very nice luxury apartment. We needed something bigger because we knew that eventually we were going to extend our family. Okay, we already had 2 kids by this time. So we knew we were already going to, extend our family. And, you know what I'm saying, I was, going to school. I had a great job, basically doing what the fuck I do, just not making as much, and Kevin, he was, he was chilling, you know what I mean, coming. I'm not going to say he had a good job because if you know what was going on around that time. You know that my husband had served. So anyway, so we needed something a little bigger. We wanted to change neighborhoods. We wanted to go deeper into the neighborhood. I wanted to live on the mountain like I do now. I live on the opposite mountain now, though, but I wanted to live on the mountain. So I found a nice condo up there. Just, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect. So I spoke to one of the leasing agents, and everything was cool, right? So I went up there. Now, when I went up there, okay, I had my 2 children with me. 2 children. I also had my nephews with me. That's 2 other children. And a friend from the neighborhood. So I have 5 children with me. Now listen to me, because I have 5 kids now. I have 5 children with me. Okay, under 10, you know what I mean? 5 children. Now, I had to have them with me. I was free that day. And of course, when people got to go to work, they got to do other fucking shit. Bring the kids over so they can play with my kids. You know what I mean? So, I had 5 kids with me. I pulled up in front of the office, nothing but glass in front of the office so they could see everybody that pulls up. And all of a sudden, someone runs to the door and someone flips the little thing around saying that, you know what I'm saying, they're closed. And I'm like, how are they closed? I just got off the phone with them. They're open right now. It's not lunchtime. It's after lunchtime. I made sure I came after lunchtime. And I was calling and calling and calling and calling. And I was like, what the fuck is happening? So they had a sister property of condos that was down the hill, at the bottom of the hill. These were at the top of the hill, very top. And um, their sister property was at the bottom of the hill. So I called the sister property and they answered immediately. I told her the situation. She was like, I just called there. They're in the office. I was like, I'm here right now in front of the office. They're not opening the door. As an adult, this was my first brush with racism. As an adult. She was like, what, give me your name? So I gave her my name. She pulled up, you know what I'm saying, my information, because it's the same company. She pulled up my information and she looked through and she was like, girl, this was also a white girl. She was like, girl, come down here. I was like, you sure? She was like, come down here. Let me show you one of our condos. I was like, okay. So I put the kids in the car. I went down there to see, you know, one of their condos. It wasn't the same. It's still nice, but not what I had my heart set on. I was like, I don't know, you know, I'm torn. She called them and she let them know that I was down there and I was looking at one of their condos. They were like, tell her to come back. We didn't know. We had to take a little break. Something happened in the office. We didn't know. I was like, I'm gonna pass. Because it hurt me. Listen. Those 5 children were in a C-class Lexus. Okay? Okay? Everyone knows my little story. You know what I'm saying? My first car that I ever drove, and I was in high school when I did this. The first car that I ever drove, I actually was in middle school. It was the first car that I ever owned. My mother bought it for me, and that was a 1987 Toyota Corolla. Okay? It was all mine. But the first car that I actually drove around was a Saab. I don't know if you guys know what a Saab is. It's a German car. It's a luxury car. And the next car that I had that I bought with my own motherfucking money was a C-Class Lexus. So if you don't know what a C-Class is, a compact car. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So here I am looking good as a motherfucker. Okay, you guys already know I don't wear tennis shoes, none of that shit. I stay laced in heels, especially back then. The only time when I wore like tennis shoes, flats, or anything like that was when I was at work, because I worked in the hospital and I had to wear, you know, like some Doc Martens or whatever. So, like I said, I'm looking gooder than a motherfucker, looking like straight money with my young ass, with my 21-year-old ass. I'm 21 at this time, baby. I'm 21. Pulling up in this nice ass fucking Lexus. Okay. I had to take one of my homeboys to his family's house, his cousin's house. And his cousin lived on what out here is known as the West Side. And they stayed in some project apartments called the Carry Arms. And I had to go take him over there for him to pick up something. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all, I found out later what he picked up, but he did pick up a package. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say all that. He didn't tell me none of that shit. But I had to take him over there to pick up something. And when I I parked on the outside of the complex, a fucking cop pulled up to me and was like, how you doing tonight? And I was like, I'm doing good. He was like, you know where you at? I swear to God. You know where you at? Yeah, I know where I at. I went to fucking EOB out here. He was like, you went to EOB? Yes. EOB is Head Start. Okay? I've been here for a very long time, off and on, between going from home to here. We would be here for the summer, and then we would go back home and be there for the rest of the year. And I did that every year until my grandparents finally was like, fuck it, let's just move to Vegas. Let's just permanently live there. And we picked up the whole family that was in Louisiana and brought them out here. And this is where the hell we live. Now, we personally on our own, my family went back and forth from home to here and also from Cali to here because I also lived in Cali before. Um, on our own. And then when I became an adult, I would go back and forth. I'm still going back and forth between home and here. So I know everything about out here. I know everything. I know everybody. That dude whose last name I carry, he born and raised out here. He know everybody. He know everything. There's some things he don't know that I know, because I make it my business to know, and he don't give a damn. You know what I mean? But, like I said, the music that I play, the videos that you guys see, because other music I play, I make the little reels or whatever. But the music that I play at the beginning of my lives, these are local artists. These are motherfuckers we went to school with. These are people we fuck with. So, like I said, the opening song, Come Through, that's his cousin's song. Also, the ending song, my outro song, Coco, that is his cousin's song as well. Y'all know that. If y'all been here for that long, y'all seen us, have a funeral for his cousin and shit because we wasn't getting along with him at the time. But yeah, y'all know what it is. I still do the things that I did in the beginning with the music shows and all this other shit. If you look on my community wall, on the Lush Gay community wall, you will see we still support our, local YouTubers, local artists, all that other shit. We still do all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's the vague on mine. 702-725 up in this motherfucker. Okay? So anyway, the point is, he was like, do you know where you at? And I'm like, of course I know where I'm at. Like, I lived over here for a hot ass minute for years. Not in the Cary Arms. Let's not get that. I'm just saying on the west side. Okay? In the house. But yeah, I'm very familiar with this neighborhood. He was like, you know the type of people that come over here. And I was like, yes. Did I do something wrong? He's like, no, it's the car you driving. I said, oh, you talking about this car right here? Nah, man. And when that happened, I wasn't even in my car. I was in my dad's car. I was in my dad's Mercedes Benz, okay? And the windows was not tinted. See, I didn't know I was going to tell this story or else I would have had visuals. But I wasn't even in my Lexus. I was in my father's Mercedes Benz. So he was like, yeah, be careful over here in that car. We don't want nobody to run up on you and put a gun in your face and then jack you for. Nah, ain't nobody finna do no shit like that. Ain't nobody finna do that. They're gonna look in the car and they're gonna be like, oh nah. Hey, what's up? They're gonna look in the car and they're gonna say, what's up? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know who the fuck I am because they know who my cousin is. They not gonna do that shit to me over here. Okay. Now maybe if I go somewhere else, if I go in Northtown or something like that, they might try to pull that fucking shit. They'll be fucked up afterwards, but nah, not over here on the West. They're not gonna do that. I'm not scared to go anywhere out here. Okay, it's not like that. Regardless of what type of car you in, it's not like that. You see what I'm saying? So the point of me saying this is that I didn't look like a fucking hoodlum. I didn't look like a crazy ass bitch with 5 kids by 5 different dudes. These children was like all the same age. There's no way they all could have been mine. Okay? But they still discriminated against me because I was black. They did not care about how I was dressed. Okay? They did not care about the cute ass Gwen Stefani, what is that? Harajuku, whatever bag that I had on. Look it up. Okay. It's like a straw bag. It's brown, green, red, and it's from her little Harajuku Barbie series. Gwen Stefani had this whole little thing with the little Asian doll girls or whatever. She had a whole line. So anyway, They didn't give a damn about what the fuck I had on, what I was wearing. They didn't care about the pumps that I had on, or, you know what I'm saying, the blouse that I was wearing with the slacks that I had on. They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. They just saw a fucking nigga, a well-dressed nigga in a fucking Lexus. That's all they saw. They did not care. I know you do, sis. And that hurt me. That hurt me. Okay? That hurt me. So, with that being said, I go hard on my people. When they do ghetto ass shit, I go hard on them. Because I know how you're being looked at. Because I try very hard in my space of life not to look at you like that. But shit, I just can't do it. I can't do it. I'm gonna look at you like that. And the people that I have around me as well, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, don't give that person no chances just because they black. Don't give them no slack. That's a bum bitch. My sister will be so quick to be like, get away from that bum bitch. Ew. My sister will be so quick, okay? my sister Dreamy, the one that drops down and shit, she'll be so quick to be like, ew. Get the fuck away from that bum ass bitch. Ew. She would do that shit so quick. My motherfucking sister hit you with that motherfucking Spanish and be like, you know what I'm saying? Get your ass the fuck. Real quick. She will turn into something else real quick. I'm going to show her this part of my motherfucking life so she can laugh. But yes, for real though. Like, no doubt. Y'all can tell by the way she talking when she come in this motherfucker. She come in here and she's like, the Dreamy has arrived. She acts like that in real life. She got my kids. Look, my son is just shaking his head. She got my kids acting like this, okay? My daughters act like this. My daughters will come here so quick and say something that's so off the wall. So off the wall. My son was playing. Like, it's crazy when you can see just, I mean, I don't want to go too much into it. It's funny to me, but it's a difference. Like, I got so mad. I'm gonna say this and then I'm just gonna be off of it because I feel like I sound crazy right now. But this is what I'm trying to say about being on this app too. When I see people doing certain shit and I be like, ew, that is so fucking beneath me. You bitches is beneath me. It's the reason why I'm saying that, because you are. Because you are. It really like grinded my gear when my son was playing online with a lot of other kids. And, you know, they have their mics on and they're talking and shit. And, you know what I'm saying? And, like, one of his friends, like, I don't want to say something that's going to make me look crazy because I am of a certain age and I know better. So I don't want to say certain shit. Okay, so don't take this at face value. I'm speaking, but I'm speaking from a certain place. This is not me speaking. I'm just speaking from a certain place. I can tell that a few of his friends in the server were black. Let's just say that. They're going to sit there and tell my baby, why you sound white? Why you sound like a white boy? Look, my son is laughing. Why are you talking like a white boy? So that shit pissed me off. Like, the fuck? What's talking like a white boy? What's sounding like a white boy? What is that? What is that? I was so mad. I was ready to cuss all them fucking kids out. Like, go get your mom. Like, for real, go get your mama. I just don't understand that. What sound like a white boy? Especially for my kids. Like, I switched off, you know, my country twang and my city shit. I switch it whenever the fuck I want to. And I know my kids hear this. You know what I'm saying? They're picking up little things. One thing they're not picking up, though, is cussing. Just so we know. They know that I'll smack all them teeth up out their mouth. Okay? But what you laughing at? Just backhand the shit out their ass. My children are good kids, okay? But that, you know, like if you ever played GTA, you know what I'm saying? GTA 5, whatever. I'm just gonna say GTA 5, but you know, a lot of anger and shit happened with all of them. Liberty City, you know what I'm saying? Vice City, San Andreas, all that shit. Anyway, When you get on that online server on GTA 5 and people just talking shit, man, people just talking shit. Sometimes it be little kids that be talking shit. And as a parent, you hear it and you get on the fucking mic and be like, where the fuck your mom at? Why your mama letting you talk like this on here? Like that type of shit. That's what I wanted to do in that moment. Don't be saying that to my baby. Okay, don't say that to my baby. We are all at the point where that don't even matter anymore. That doesn't even matter anymore. My children are going to be eclectic regardless. I be listening to some of the music that they be listening to, and I be like, "Who the hell is that? What's that shit you was listening to yesterday?" I don't want these people here. Okay. What's that artist's name? MOND. MOME. MO. Y'all. Girl. MOME. The fuck. It's this. That's the headlock woman, right? It's this woman that has this hot ass single right now. How do I go again? With your heart in a headlock. Okay, that song. Anyway, if you guys know what the fuck that song is, that's the artist. I don't know who that heifer is. I mean, I know she got popular songs, but I don't know who that heifer is. Okay, my son likes it's just like how I like neo soul. My son likes a version of that. It's the new age version or whatever. What's that kind of music, that genre of music you like? Not no Jersey, whatever. Not that crap. It's, I don't know. It don't have a name, do it? Listen, this music sound real emo, okay? It's emo-ish. Hold on, let me see, because I know I got stuff on here. Okay, see, like this what I like. I like stuff like that. That's an instrumental artist named Misha. I like stuff like that. I like DJs, Never Ending Story. I like Lakey Inspired. I like stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I like Dustin Conrad. I like Alex Isley. I like Ambre. Okay? I like Sabrina Claudio. I like Snow Allegra. Daniel Caesar. I don't know what that genre is. You know what I'm saying? I like Robert Glasper. I absolutely adore Robert Glasper. Okay? That type of shit. That type of shit. That new neo soul. I can't even say some of the artists that I like. What's that dude named Elamini? Whatever his name is. Him. My son likes stuff like this. Yeah. He said, yeah. That song is like Dreamcore or whatever. He likes stuff like that. I'm trying to think of another artist. It's just I don't know what the genre of these new kids' music is. Sis, I can't wait until later until I do the live. I have such a surprise for you. I have a surprise for you. But yeah, he likes, that type of that core or whatever it's called, dream core, pink core, whatever core. He like that type of shit. My kids like that type of shit. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. All I'm saying is that shit pissed me the fuck off. So as an adult, you know what I'm saying, being so young and shit, having to deal with stuff like that, it really just was discouraging. It really pissed me off. And yes, I'm gonna keep it real. I am from Louisiana, but I never experienced any type of I never experienced any racism out there. I will keep it real though. Like when I moved out there and I was putting my children in school, I didn't have any record of one of my sons because he had never went to school out here. Um, he he was just starting school, and one of the ladies in the office, she had got a little attitude, and she was like, out here, we need this, that, and the third, out here. And I'm like, bitch, I'm from here. The fuck you talking about? I was born and partially raised in this bitch. What are you talking about? Nigga, my birth certificate say here, bitch. It don't say fucking Las Vegas. It say here. Like, that shit pissed me off. And then, because, like, when I was going to school out there, you didn't have to sign any waivers to get your ass beat. They just beat your ass. If you didn't do your fucking homework or you started any type of thing, you got a paddling, you feel me? My first time getting a paddling was my last time, okay? I'm not cool with someone whooping my ass. That's not my mother or my father. So of course, when I put my children in school out there, they give me a paper, a waiver stating, whether you're going to allow them to discipline your child. And I'm like, this ain't back in the day where the neighborhood motherfuckers touch your child. Bitch, you touch mine, I'm going to come up here and I'm going to touch you. I'm going to touch you. I do not hit my children. I don't have to. They're well-behaved children. All we have to do up in here is yell at them and give them that dirty ass look, especially Kevin ass. Give them that dirty ass look and they'll stop doing whatever the fuck it is that they doing wrong. I don't have to hit my kids, baby. Okay? So I'm damn sure not gonna let somebody outside my house put a fucking finger on my kids. Y'all be hurting kids. You send your child to the daycare and, your child might not come back alive. There was times in my household where my husband and I didn't work at the same time. This is why he had to have his own business. We didn't work at the same time. One of us had to work and the other one stayed at home and handled business with the children at home because we homeschool our children. So I was so afraid to let anyone touch my children, anyone near my children. My children are not going to any daycare because I know what's going to happen. I'm not worried about my kids. I'm worried about the people that work at the daycare because I'm telling you, put your hand on my motherfucking child, bitch, and you are going to get your TV turned off. None of my children will ever come missing. My children have to sign a waiver to go outside, okay? When you look up helicopter parent in the dictionary, that is I. Okay? My children don't go outside and play with these nasty ass neighborhood kids. I have enough. They can play with each other. This is what my mama said. We can play with each other. Play with your cousins. I'm just being honest. Okay? My father was an alcoholic. I've said this multiple times. And he took us to the park. And he took me and my brother to the park. And while he's sitting there getting drunk with his brother, with my uncle, he loses sight of me. And my fucking uncle, he was so fucking drunk, he was like, she'll turn up. Let's go to the store and get another brew. For real. Like, I kid you not. This is a true story. I wish my sister was in here. But it's a true story. Let's go get another beer. And by that time we come back, she'll turn up. My father had lost me in the park. And I'm talking about not just a few minutes, like 2 hours. A lady came up to my dad. My dad was He was panicking every time he tell this story. It's funny how he tell it. May his soul rest in peace. You know, I might go touch him and talk to him in this little urn. Anyway, but he was panicking so much, like, nigga, I ain't thinking about no motherfucking beer. My daughter missing. He was scared because he knew if he came home without me, yeah, that was the blinking black was gonna be the last thing his ass was gonna do. A lady came up to my dad after they spent 2 hours looking for me and was like, does she belong to you? Because she has your face. I bet you my daddy ain't taking me to the park no more after that. You know where that happened at, baby? Lorenzi. Bet you ain't take me to the park after that. So, yeah. That wasn't racism. It was just, you know what I'm saying? It was cattiness. It was a bitch with a smart mouth. Well, you know, if you don't sign this paper, then the first time that your child gets in trouble, that's it. They will be expelled from the school district. Okay, so the first time y'all say that my child gets in trouble, my child will not be able to go to school in this district anymore. It's not even district, sorry, parish. You mean to tell me that my child ain't gonna be able to go to school in this parish if they get in trouble? You know why I got paddled? I got a whooping because I didn't finish my homework. It's not that I got in trouble. It's because I didn't finish my homework. So you mean to tell me if my child don't finish their homework, that, you know, will result in a paddling, and because they didn't finish their homework, you're going to kick my child out of the entire parish? Bitch, kiss my ass. You see why I homeschool my children, right? Bitch, kiss my ass. I mean, she had a nasty attitude. I was like, I know, bitch, I'm cute, ain't I? I'm cute. I know. She had a little nasty attitude, though. Like, ugh, why you got an attitude? Then we went to the mall later on. Now, keep in mind, like I told you, this is where I'm from. I was born and partially raised here. My little sister was born here, so she didn't know nothing about it. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, we going to the mall. We about to shop, and y'all not from here, huh? Where y'all from? Looking all cute and stuff. Look at you. Y'all look so cute. Where y'all from? We just moved here from Vegas. That look too real. That baby look way too real. I don't like them reborn babies. Don't be bringing that shit up in here. Scare the hell out of me. Y'all know I don't like Barbie dolls whose eyes open and close. But yeah, that shit was funny. Like, it was a group of people. Like, where y'all from? We can tell y'all not from here. I'm actually from here. Like, it was just, I don't know. The shit was just weird as fuck. Every time when I go back home, that happens. Every time. But not no racism. Okay? Not no racism. There's like an overpass, like where I live, there's an overpass that go across the highway, aka the freeway. It goes over it and it goes to the other side. And it's a store right there. The dude that owns the store, he remind me of DJ Khaled. When I got back there, I'd be like, look at DJ Khaled over here working. That motherfucker, let me just shut the fuck up. He was too in love with me. He was like, with your city-fied ass. So I was like, I'm not city-fied, nigga. I'm from here. Okay. I'm from here. I miss home. Anyway, I ain't experienced no racism, okay? So being here in Las Vegas, okay, a place that grows so large every year and not with, you know what I'm saying, certain people. This is Little Mexico, okay? That was weird to experience that. I'm just saying, I'm just going to keep it real. That was so weird to experience that. These people had my whole file, so these motherfuckers knew what I did for a living, okay? They knew how much money I made. That didn't make no sense to me. It didn't. Even if all 5 of them kids belonged to me, Bitch, I can still pay the rent. I never consented for them to spank my kids. Girl, they do that shit out there too. Girl, sometimes I be forgetting that you in Georgia. Do you know, like, what would happen if my child came home with, like, marks or something on him from school because somebody spanked them? I would lose it. There was a little boy, my oldest son. He used to pick on my oldest son every day. And my son came home with a scratch from the top of his eye above his brow down to the cheek. I said, whoa, the fuck did that? And my baby told me it was a boy in his class. I said, huh? Me, my mama, my sister, we all went up there to the school like, who the boy? Point him out. He pointed the little boy out. Hey, little boy, where your mom at? It wasn't his mom. His dad had him. His dad was bringing him up there. Hey, yo, my nigga, why your son keep putting his hands on my son, bro? Like that type of shit. But the dad was so, like, well-mannered and put together and shit. So I couldn't even be mad. I couldn't even be mad. So next day happened, boy, fucking with my son again. Being around so much love. My son wasn't no fighting type of kid. I got tired of that shit. I was like, beat his ass. The next time he put his hands on you, beat his ass. Now keep in mind that my son was like in the first grade. He was like in the first grade, I think. I don't think he was in kindergarten. I think he was in the first grade. I said, beat his ass. Don't let him put his hands on you, not now, other time. You understand what I'm saying? You come in this house with another scrape, scar, bruise. I'm going ham. Beat his ass. I should have never told my son that. Because my son was a little bigger than all of the kids. I should have never told him that. My son went to school the next day, and Lord, the principal was calling me. My son then dusted the fuck out this little boy, then beat this little boy's ass, and then tried to come after the boy with the pencil. I said, oh God, no. I didn't say like hurt him. I didn't say ill him. I said beat him up. My mother and I, a lot of these stories include someone going with me because they supposedly they were trying to keep me tame or whatever. I know how to act. Okay? Even when it comes to my children, I know how to act. We went to that damn office and I was like, so y'all calling me up here because of a pencil? Okay. Really? Well, it's not safe for him to run with the pencil. Did he stab somebody? I don't think he stabbed nobody. So this what y'all got me up here for? Like the principal literally was looking at me like, damn, she mean. Like, call me when it's something serious. That little boy was picking on my son, and you know what I told him? And the principal said, what you tell him? And I was like, whoop his ass. Anybody that do that to you, beat their ass. I'm going to come right back up here when you get RPC, and I'm going to put you right back in. Beat their ass. There she go. There she go. What a glorious morning as I live and breathe. Dreamy, do you remember that? You remember when Pudgy had to put hands on some kids? Remember when the school had called and said that he was running with that pencil and it was dangerous and shit? That's the story I just was telling. She be putting like whole novels and shit up in this motherfucker. Beautiful morning. Wait a minute. You got wonderful news from Quest. I am a healthy bitch. She has arrived. Well, that is a beautiful thing to hear. Same here with your sister. I am a healthy bitch as well. Okay. They didn't even have to add that extra medication. That extra lisinopril. I don't even need it. I don't even need it. Last time I went in, they took my blood pressure and it was 120 it was 123 over 82. I said, huh, when? Are you sure? That don't sound right. She took it, you know what I'm saying, manually without the manual cuff. I mean, without the automatic cuff. And she was like, yeah, it's right. I was like, I don't know why the hell I felt like shit afterwards, though. Almost about to die coming back up in this damn house. So that's a wonderful thing. We are all healthy and in good spirits. Dreamy, you remember when we were in Louisiana? Because you know that's how I say it. Remember when we were in Louisiana and we had went to Pecan Mall and the motherfuckers was like, ooh, y'all ain't from here. We can tell y'all not from here. Where y'all from? Yes, Dreamy, you gotta change your name to Dreamy the Barbie. We're doing Barbie things. So we're doing Barbie teens over here, okay? My name yesterday was Fat Back Barbie Lush. They recognized greatness and arrived. We were celebs. That's what I'm saying. Like they act like they ain't seen no city people ever in their life. Oh, we can tell y'all not from here. Where y'all from? It was like they was about to fucking throw down fucking flowers, like on Coming to America, like roll out the whole little carpet and shit. That shit was crazy. Dreamy, the thieves are in the temple. They out of the temple too. They stealing people credit card information and stuff. Be careful. Be very careful. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go. Let me get up. Ow. Ow. Oh, I need to take my medication. Um, hold on. My bad. I don't feel like turning on my camera right now. It's a little too dark up in here, and I don't feel like turning on lights and stuff like that. And my kids are they up moving around their own computer and all this other shit. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, oh, girl. Hold on, y'all. It's not on. It's not mine. It's somebody else. Look at look at your devices. Someone is connected. Cause it ain't me. I think. Can you guys hear me? Cause I see my circle moving, but yeah, it's not me. Babe, um, is your device connected? Can you look? It can't be me because I can literally hear. Come here, come here, come here, come closer. Let me see if the thing is. Yeah, it's not me. It can be me. Mine's is not on. Look, mine's is. My bad. Okay, so do you guys see the picture? Look at what Mike Heavy Poo got me. It's so little though. It's a Paris Hilton ice cream maker. Isn't it cute? What'd you say? They gonna steal your purse and get lint and wrappers? They still gonna steal it? Shit. They're still gonna steal it. Just because it's thieves in the temple. It's a whole bunch of bummy ass, whole ass, Riri ass bitches and niggas out here. Thieving ass niggas. What else does she make? Because I want to get everything. What else does she make? If everything is pink, which I'm pretty sure it is, I want to get everything she made. I mean, it's not like I can put it in the kitchen or whatever because it's pink. You know, I don't want to be disrespectful like that. Oh, she does the entire kitchen. Ooh, I want a blender. I want a blender from her. I'm gonna look it up today. Pots and pans, utensils. Oh my god, I want all of it. I most definitely want the blender. I had too many blenders. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with these blenders, but anyway, I still want her blender just because it's in pink. Yes, we love that color. Just to have it like when I'm cooking, I can just pull it out and just use my pink pans, my pink pots, my pink blender. It's this ice cream maker is so small though. Like it's I'm only gonna be able to make like a bowl of some fucking ice cream. That's it. Like not several bowls. I need to make several bowls. Like maybe if I get the cones, the kids can have like maybe two cones apiece. They sell pink Pyrex stuff. Where? Oh, at Dee Dee's. Girl, by the time I get to Dee Dee's and I find the pink Pyrex stuff, it'll be gone. It'll be gone. I promise you it will. They take all the pink shit. They take all of the painted glass shit. Like if it's a cute ass color, it's glass. It's like burgundy or green or purple. It's gone. Then they take all the pink stuff, the purple stuff. They just, these fucking heifers, go find me a booster. I want everything pink. Everything. You know, just like girly girls. We love pink over here. I just don't like carnation pink. It just reminds me of doo-doo. Huh? Who the hell is this? Who the hell is this? Hold on. My nosy ass, I'm about to fuck this live up. I don't know nobody from Florida. Who the fuck is this? My apologies. I just got a message and like it was like God is watching you. Yeah, it was like God is watching you. Hope you enjoy your Friday. Like what the fuck? God is watching me. Watching me do what? Who stole the church's funds, girl? Like we sitting up here talking and just it's like who is this? I've never received like a call or anything from these people. Why God gotta be watching me? I ain't do nothing. Okay. These thieves over here. Yes, and the thieves, they gonna come out in full force. Right now, you know, it's just a little. But pretty soon, after the 4th of July, oh, it's on and popping for the thievery. It is on and popping for the thievery. Holiday time coming up. Like I said, it's the difference between thieves and scammers. Hear me now. If you out here, you know what I'm saying, you take it from the system, you know, you Robin Hood out here, you robbing the rich and giving to the poor, then I salute you. Okay? The holiday season is going to be upon us pretty soon. I'm gonna need me some new things. Okay? So for all of you that do that, all you Robin Hoods out there, give me a call. Give me a call. They best leave me alone because I do rice. I most definitely write statements as well. I call 911. You better not do no crime around me. Okay? If there is some reward money, I'm calling the police. I'm just letting you know. Don't do shit around me, bruh. That's a damn shame right there. That is a damn shame. You know, I need, you know, just in case someone is listening, I don't know who is listening, so just in case, I need like a few things. I need a new foot spa. Yes, Mama, go ahead. I need a new foot spa. Um, if you can find like a black or red, purple or pink, it's all good. But if you can only get one that's the standard white and blue, I'll take that one too. I just need a new one. Um, I also need a new, you know what? Now, anything from Bath and Body Works, bring it over here. Anything from Lush Cosmetics, bring it over here. Okay, so do you guys know anyone? Do you guys know anyone that has the Moana fragrance, the Disney collection from Bath and Body Works? Anyone who has the Moana fragrance and the Ariel fragrance? I need to know how they smell because they don't carry those motherfuckers out here. I don't know what the hell they're out of stock. They've been out of stock for like the last like 2.5 months. And those are the two that I'm missing. I'm missing Moana. Moana is like red, and I'm missing Ariel. She's like a blue, like a true blue. Because Cinderella is blue, but she's like Cinderella is like a lightish blue. And Jasmine is like a blue green. I might as well just say she's a green. Jasmine is a green. She's like I said, she's a blue green, and then Tiana is a green. So if anybody knows how Moana and Ariel smells, please let me know because I'm real pissed off. I can't get them from any store. Yes, madam. One. I cannot get them from any Bath and Body Works out here. And the whole like, I want to know if it's worth it with the shipping and getting it shipped or whatever. Because the last thing that I had shipped to my house got stopped at customs, okay? And I know that's because it was coming from overseas, but I'm just saying, it got stopped at customs, and I was supposed to get that shit within like a week, and I didn't get that shit until about 2.5 weeks. So I was about to just say, fuck it, get my money back. Family Dollar sells Girl Scout cookies, but they ain't gonna never have the ones that I eat, though. They're never gonna have the ones that I eat. Create an Amazon wish list. Girl, these motherfuckers on here broke. Girl. They on here broke. You know, for a certain someone who may be watching my live, hit the Cash App. It's down there at the bottom. I'm gonna say that shit every time I go live just because that shit was funny as hell. I want you to understand that I'm doing that because you told me to. I'm trying to follow your instructions. Check from here. NGA sis. Okay, I'm gonna check there because I'm like, I'm mad. If all of them would have been up there, I most definitely would have grabbed. Well, first of all, I'm gonna grab Tiana first, but I most definitely would have grabbed Moana first. News, that you could use, maybe you can't. I don't know, but Jasmine stank to me. I'm sorry, but it smells. I don't like it. I mean, they all smell, of course, the fragrances, but I don't like the way it smells. It smells like turmeric. Like, dude, I swear, if you guys want a good laugh, you guys want a hearty ass laugh, please go run to your local Bath and Body Works and please buy the Disney Princess Collection Jasmine. Please buy it. and then spray it. Don't even buy it. No, don't buy it. Just go into the store because you can spray. But just go into the store, take the little stick, and spray it on there. Please. Tell me that shit don't smell like turmeric. Why the fuck do I want to smell like turmeric? Jasmine is my favorite princess. How could they? I know that's what I said. I swear, I said that. I said, wait a minute. Why not make her smell like Sable? Say it in Sable. Like what the hell? It just I didn't understand like some type of like tulip or something. Turmeric. Like I swear, I sprayed it yesterday in here, and I was like, God. I was so upset. I was like, oh my God, this shit. Like I turned into a whole nother person. I was like, yeah, this shit stank for real. Like I was like, I told Skinny, I said, can you please bring me my sweet pea, please? And he brought me the sweet pea, and I had to spray everything down in here with the sweet pea. That shit stank. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yes, Jasmine is a beautiful name because that's her baby's name. Yes. But this spray, the way that they did Princess Jasmine is wrong. And let's be clear, okay? We're going to be so clear. When it comes to the Disney princesses, everyone is not a princess. Does Tiana smell like grapes or watermelon? Because if so, I'm writing a letter. No. Wait a minute, though. Listen to me. If it would have smelled like grapes or watermelon, it would have been better. If it would have smelled like motherfucking watermelon and fried chicken, it would have been better than what it smells like. It don't stink, but it doesn't give me like Kevin said. Kevin said, how come it couldn't smell like beignets? Like, why? How come it couldn't smell like, you know what I'm saying, the most loved and sought after pastry in this country next to apple pie and cheesecake? You know what I mean? Good morning, Snoopy. How are you? Happy Friday. Hope your Friday has started off lovely, and I hope it has a wonderful ending as well. When you said it smelled like a crab boil. No, wait a minute. If it would have smelled like a crab boil, it would have been better. It would have been better than what it smelled like. I am so disappointed in, what is this? Oh, okay. I am so disappointed in these fragrances. Now, Belle smells good. I like the way Belle smells, and something tells me I'm going to like the way that Moana and Ariel smell. So now I have to get my hands on some damn Moana and Ariel, or else I'm going to fucking lose it. I'm going to crash out if I don't get those fragrances. Because the ones I got, they stink. Cinderella smell, like I was expecting Cinderella to have a different smell. Where's Snow White? Where is Sleeping Beauty? Do you know Sleeping Beauty could have smelled like, I think like Cinderella smells like roses or whatever, but roses smell like boo-boo. So anyway, if they would have had Aurora, she could have smelled like peony or sweet pea. Oh, that would be so nice to have like a sweet pea. Let me stop because I'm going to go on a spree. Y'all know I absolutely love these fragrances and shit. Imagine Aurora or even Ariel smelling like peony and tangerine. Oh my God. Oh, like just blissful. My favorite. And they, you know how Bath and Body Works. Every season they change like the name. They do a little, changing of the chemicals, and then they put something out. But they had this lemon gingerbread latte. No, it wasn't latte, it was cookie. This lemon gingerbread cookie. I don't feel like going to the bathroom to grab it, but I have like I have a little bit left. But every time I would spray that and I would go to work, like my coworkers would be like, there's one specific coworker that would be like, "Oh my God, you have to evaluate me. I'm going into shock because I have diabetes and you smell so sweet. You smell like cookies, you smell like cake." It's this one coworker that is always like, "Where is the cake lady?" Talking about me because he said I always smell like cake. It is because of that spray. It's basically like a lemon and vanilla type of like I recreated by blending this fragrance. Like I said, just this lemony vanilla-ish type of spray or whatever. But yes, tangerine. Yes, tangerine. Can you imagine how good that smells? Like a florally peony type of scent with some tangerine, mandarin, orange type of smell. Like that would be everything. Okay, just imagine smelling like some fucking oranges, man. Now I want to find something that smells like orange. Damn, I need to stop doing this to myself. But yeah, those Disney fragrances, they stink. I'm still paying for Victoria. Don't tell nobody to bring back all the Dream Angel perfumes and Very Sexy spray. If you go online, because I just did that. They are going to be they're gonna be expensive now. Okay, they're gonna be expensive, but you can buy them. You would pay like $20 for them in the store, and if you get them offline, they're gonna be 60, 80. That's how much they're gonna be online. But I sure did look. After my shit had got stopped at customs and I was trying to figure out if I was gonna get it, I didn't even pay for my cart. I have my cart with all my faves in it, all my Amber Romance, my Love Spell. It's so crazy. Like some bitches on here, right? Some of these bitches on here, they were like laughing at a girl. I guess something happened with her with another dude or something. And the dude, I guess they had asked, did she smell? Because these are some weird ass motherfuckers on here, and they always gotta ask stupid ass shit like, do a person smell or something? Just weird ass shit. These are grown ups, girl. Most of these people smell like ass in real life. They don't wash it. They don't wash their ass. But they were like making fun of her or something, and they were like, I guess the guy said something. She smelled like cherries or some shit, and everybody was like, oh, okay, cherry blossom. Look, I have several versions of Japanese cherry blossom, okay, in my arsenal. Several versions. That shit is a classic. It smells good. So I was like, so you guys we used to wear that when we was in high school. You know what I'm saying? When you become grown, you need to step your fragrance up. I'm confused. Step it up to what? Because as long as you don't smell like ass, bitch, you're winning. I'm just confused. Step it up to what? I love all my fragrances. I do not like heavy ass fucking perfume. I absolutely cannot stand shit like white diamonds. I don't like anything that has a musky. The reason why I'm saying that specifically is because it's not the perfume itself, it's the smell. I don't like, like what's that shit called? A musky smell. I'm not a fan of vanilla. It has to be mixed with something. It has to be mixed with something. Any fragrance that says it smells like honey, I don't fuck with it. I don't like that. There are certain things I don't like. There's certain fragrances I don't like. One of my favorite fragrances on this planet two of the bases. It's crazy. One is one that I don't like all by itself. That's vanilla, and the other one is cherry. It's like a smoky vanilla cherry-ish. I'm not gonna tell anybody what my favorite fragrance is, and it's not a body spray. It's an actual perfume. It's a perfume. My sister knows because you know what I'm saying. The reason why I fell in love with it is because our mother used to wear it, and they discontinued it, so you can't really buy it anywhere. You have to buy it online, and it's very expensive. Um, I mean, which I you know what I'm saying. I would still pay for it, but yeah, that's my favorite like fragrance. I'm not out here trying to buy no Gucci and you know what I'm saying, no Burberry. I love me some Burberry Weekend. See, when it comes to men, it's different. I love me some Burberry Weekend, and I love one of my husband's faves. He Gucci Guilty. He loves his little Gucci Guilty. He got his Gucci Guilty. Um his other phrase is it's not expensive at all. It's that the Paris Hilton for men. He loves that shit. But I am not about to spend just because it's like $400, $500, $600 for perfume. I'm not about to go spend $400 or $500 or $600 for perfume just because of the price tag and the name. You guys are fucking stupid, and that's why people are saying that you smell like foot and ass because you stupid. I would rather take $500 and buy me an arsenal of fragrances from different places, mostly Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, you know what I'm saying, other fucking places that you have to buy it offline, you know what I'm saying, that type of shit, than to buy, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'll hit me a little Burberry, but then to buy $600, $700 bottles of fucking perfume and think you're gonna look like money because you smell like a $600 or $700 bottle of perfume. Bitch, you're still ugly. Okay? You smell good, but you ugly, bitch. That $20 shirt your ass motherfucking got on and them Wrangler jeans don't match what the fuck you think you smell like, stupid ass. I hate stupid people like that. I'm currently wearing Juliet Has a Gun, not perfume. It smells amazing. Juliet Has a Gun. I don't know what the fuck that is. You cannot put smell good over stank. These people do. Shit, I'm guessing. These people put, I mean, you can't put smell good over stank ass, and you can't put smell good over stank attitude either. I don't give a fuck. You can sit up here and buy, you know what I'm saying, a $1,000 motherfucking cologne or perfume, and you still be ugly as a motherfucker, and it's not gonna change nothing about how the fuck you look. It isn't. It's not gonna change not a motherfucking thing about how the fuck you look. Somebody probably kissed your neck, and it's probably saltier than a motherfucker with your dirty ass. I'm just being honest. Probably got on a whole little t-shirt, and if you look at the back of the neck part of your t-shirt, it's all brown and shit. Half of these people wash their ass every week, and you know, so I salute you because you saving water, but you still dirty. We do not care that you smell like Creed Aventus. You still is dirty, funky, and ugly. Okay, we don't care. We don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. I've never met so many. What's the word I want to use? I need the right word. Materialistic. There we go. I mean, you know, you got to have some material to be materialistic, but I have never ever met so many materialistic people on this app, and I promise you, so many of them have gotten busted the fuck out the frame. You understand what I'm saying? Out the frame. These motherfuckers be acting like they got so much money, they got so much expensive tags, and then when a motherfucker really busting the fuck out, these motherfuckers don't even got a place to live. They be living with auntie, bro, mama, grandma, and all the rest of this shit. Motherfuckers be fucking hopping from couch to couch, but sitting up here talking about, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying, I drive this and I wear this type of cologne, this type of perfume, you know, They be sitting there talking like all this shit, like they got so much motherfucking money and the motherfucker don't pay not nothing called rent or motherfucking you know what I'm saying, car notes. They don't pay a mortgage. They don't pay property tax, none of that shit. But we talking so much shit. And then a lot of these people that I done came into contact with on here, they live in the South. So these people will be sitting up here fucking talking shit. They live in like a house and they're renting, right? They talking shit about people who live in the city that live in apartments. Excuse me. Your rent is like what, $1,800, bitch. And a motherfucker 2-bedroom apartment in this house is like $2,200, hoe. I'm just confused. Yes, in between home bums. I'm just confused here. You live in a house in the South, you know what I'm saying? So you think it's all that when somebody say they live in a fucking apartment or a trailer. Motherfuckers be out here owning they double wide or whatever. They be owning a prefabricated house that's sitting on fucking land that they paying taxes on. And motherfuckers on this bitch will sit up here and try to talk shit about the person that's living in the trailer because it is a trailer and they living in a motherfucking house. Bitch, you don't own shit. You don't own nothing. As soon as your ass laid on that motherfucking rent, bitch, your ass will be back to the streets you go. But you talking shit about a motherfucker that own they double wide. They paying property tax. You feel me? And you talking shit. These people is delusional on here. These motherfuckers ain't never had shit. They delusional. They are delusional. Then these men, they come all up in your fucking inbox talking about I ain't no broke nigga. You know what I'm saying? I could do something for you, all this other shit. All this shit they talking. Hit the Cash App. Oh, you know what? You need to post your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? Because you never do that. Like, why? Why don't you ever do that? I don't do it because that's not the point of this. This same motherfucker ain't hit my Cash App, though. I'm waiting. No. I'm just being funny. I don't even get down like that. But, no, on the serious tip, though, for real, like, let's be real. Y'all gotta stop doing that, man. Stop doing it. You know what I'm saying? Stop doing that shit. Sis. Okay, so I know I'm live or whatever. I'm gonna just say this real quick, and I'm not saying anything bad. It was just funny to me. So remember, I told you we were over there at Homeboys. You know what I'm talking about when I say Homeboy. I ain't gonna say his name. I mean, that kind of is shady though if I don't say his name, but I don't want him to think I'm talking about him. I mean, I am, but like, it don't matter. But we were over there at Homeboys, right? And you know what I'm saying? You know, our good sis, whatever, got up there. You know what I'm saying? She was she was patronizing the nigga. But she said something that like kind of like made me come to a screeching halt. She was like, what happened to my 1900? And I was like, 1900? Nigga, I know you did not, you know what I'm saying, run your mouth about some money, about you having this and having that. And you made a promise to somebody to give somebody 1900, nigga. Come on now. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit. Y'all gotta stop doing this shit. I don't want to hear shit. Don't say nothing to me later. Oh, I heard what you said. Don't say nothing. What the fuck? Don't like raise your hand, real women. Raise your hand if a nigga fucking telling you that he got motherfucking money is a plus for him. It makes him more attractive. It makes you want him more. You know what I'm saying? It makes you just go crazy. Please don't raise your hand all at the same time. We do not care about that shit. Real bitches that handle their own motherfucking biz don't care about that. And bitches who are motherfucking married with husbands that give them everything that they could fucking desire do not care about that shit either. I am just confused. So he over 1900? Nigga, I'm trying to figure this shit out. Right? EJ. Fuck it. We here now. EJ, you owe somebody $1,900? Let's go. You owe somebody $1,900? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Good morning, my love. How are you? I hope you're enjoying your Friday. If it didn't start right, then I hope it ends well. You know how days are. Sometimes they don't start good, and you get to moving around and doing shit, and then, you know, it goes better. Right now, we're trying to figure out, EJ, you owe somebody 1900, baby? Let me know. Let's talk about it. I ain't lose. Stop being messy. Because I'm like, wait a minute. How we doing this, though? How we doing this, though? You about to empty what? Empty your wallet? Let me know what's happening here, okay? That motherfucker gonna hit me up and gonna be like, what was you talking about? Who I owe $1,900 to? Shit, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who you owe $1,900 to? See, while you was sitting up there doing all that extra shit, you missed that part. You missed it. I didn't miss it though. I caught it. I caught it. I was like, whoa, whoa. I appreciate you coming through the show, love. Thank you so much. Yes, little girl. Um, you shouldn't you have one over there? You don't have one, huh? Here, you get, yeah. I don't know because I look when I heard it, I was like, He was like, we waiting on Lush. We waiting on Lush to come up. I was like, no, sir. I'm not coming up there. I'm trying to listen. I'm in the chat right now trying to do maths. I'm trying to do quick maths right now. Who owe who $1,900? Like, girl, I was over there like, I'm being nosy right now. Who owe who $1,900? Moonlight said, catch these hands. Listen. Tell Moonlight. Oh, Lord, no. Tell Moonlight, okay, that when I see her, it's on sight. It's on sight. Okay. I think she be talking a little too much stuff about my babies. I be hearing her. My ear be burning. That means somebody talking about my babies. So Moonlight gonna have to see me real soon, okay? She gonna have to see me. It's okay? Emergency avoided? My rug is okay? Okay. That's all I was asking. She talking about catching some hands. She gonna catch some foots. Okay? Let her know. I'll be over real soon and we're gonna have to have a talk. We're gonna have to have a meeting. Every time when I talk about her, um, she said you bring your ass to get ass. That country ass shit. That's some country ass shit right there. We're gonna have to have a meeting because every time when I think about her, I always think about that show. I don't know if you guys know, it's a show called Super Kitties. And like the beginning, like the little theme song. The lady, she screams the goddamn like title. I can't do it right now. I think it's because my voice is raspy. But you guys, have you guys seen that show? She just screams "Super Kitties" like the whole fucking time when they get dressed and shit like that. But every time when I watch that show, I think about Moonlight. I always think about her. My sister has a demon cat, y'all. Called I'm a demon cat. Oh my god, a demon dog named Moonlight. Why do I call that damn dog a cat? But she got a demon dog named Moonlight. Okay, it looked like a little black cute version of Santa Little Helper. Okay, every time my children are over there, this damn dog barks and chases my children. On was it New Year's Eve? No, I think it was. No, it was Christmas. It was Christmas. On Christmas, she bit the fuck out of me. She she bit me. And I was like, oh my God, why? Everyone was like, she's so good with animals normally. Like, why is she doing that to you? And I'm like, I don't know. Animals normally love me. But see, now, the last time I was over there, she had come around to me. She liked me now. I was able to rub her on her belly and everything. So I feel happy. Okay. She will love me, damn it. I will make her love me. There's no such thing as a dog not loving me. Since you know I don't watch movies. Oh, it's not a movie. It's like a little kiddie show. It's a cartoon. It's like PJ. It's like PJ Mask and Paw Patrol, like mixed together. This guy in the car next to us said she looked like a bat. She do though. Have you seen that video of that woman feeding that bat a banana? Moonlight doesn't play about her mommy. She said my babies were getting too close. Yeah, that is true. She don't play about you. But that dog do look like that damn video of that woman feeding that bat a fucking banana. For real. I am sitting here doing all this shit this morning. I need to take my fucking medication. Can you bring my medication? I will be back later because I have a surprise for Leggett. And I was like, ooh, it's like a motherfucker with like they last $20 in their hand. My hand was burning. It was burning. I'm missing one. Where the other one at? I'm missing. Oh no, I was about to say the same thing. But yeah, my hand was burning. Like I wanted to play it so bad because I'm live right now. I wanted to play it, but then I was like, nah, I gotta wait until later. Yeah, that one. But I appreciate everyone for sticking with me these 2 hours. It was fun. And word to the thieves, you will be caught. We're gonna do some y'all hear that shit that Donald Trump did? He did like a whole time for me to take my beauty elsewhere. Yep, girl. This what I'm trying to figure out. We're gonna do our investigation, okay? The hell out of what? We're gonna do our investigating because yeah, it's a no for me. It's a no for me. Um but yeah, y'all did y'all see Donald Trump with that fucking that ad that's on the radio. I think Christy Noam, she's the one that's doing the voiceover. I forgot where the hell she the governor of or whatever. What is it? South Dakota, North Dakota, a fucking place I don't give a fuck about. Hold on, it's kind of dark up in here. Let me make sure I'm putting like my correct meds in my hand, because you know what I'm saying. We don't want no seizures happening in this bitch. Okay, yeah, that's right. The little commercial that's like, if you're here illegally, we will catch you and we will deport you. We are giving you the opportunity to leave on your own. Leave now. Maybe in the future, you can come back under legal circumstances. But if you don't leave now, we will find you and we will deport you. That shit was crazy when I heard it. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell, yo? Later on, see, I should have said something about it, but I've been on here for 2 hours. Later on, I am going to talk about that poor little boy. I don't know if you guys remember his little State of the Union address when he was talking about all the different people that he's touched and shit like that. And there was this one little bitty black boy. He was like 13 or something like that. And he had brain cancer. The way they did drug this nigga in the shade room. I'm about to go get some clips because that shit was hilarious. The way they did drug this little motherfucking boy with a terminal illness. I'm sorry, it's a kiki. Now I know the person that I am. I'm not supposed to be laughing at that, but I'm sorry. It's funny to me. I said, "Ooh, it is so many Negroes that is going to hell this week." All I'm saying is just be prepared, hell, for real. You're about to be filled this week. Because the way they was dragging that little boy, that that shit was shameful, y'all. It was so shameful. Hold on. Okay. So it's time for me to go and go eat my breakfast so I can get on the case of where is the $1,900? All right. Bye, everyone. See you later. Smooches. Go, go.